Hey, howdy hey, and welcome back to Emily's Adventures in Horrorland. And we're that much closer to those summer months. Insect bites, debilitating bouts of hay fever, missing the ice cream van by that much. But for now, we're stuck in the temperamental month of May, and that's the title of today's film. Now just because it's not a very well-known one doesn't make it bad. In fact, it's one of the better films I've picked up from Poundland, as opposed to other ones I'm not sure about. The film May is about a young lady called April. No, I'm just kidding. May is a sweet but lonely character who is rejected by all of her peers, leading her to go Victor Frankenstein on their asses. So, I have a feeling this is going to be fun in a quirky cult film kind of way. You ready? So, the film opens with... Whoa! Okay, eye trauma. Ugh. And after that we get doll parts. And we get creepy kids. What we have here is May, as a child, unable to find a friend. But as her mother likes to say...
If you can't find a friend, make one.
Works for me! Isn't that right, friends? Yup. We then see the girl all grown up, still socially stunted, and still with the eye problem. She tells her optician that she has an upcoming date with nameless mechanic with the sexy, sexy hands. And May's co-worker, Polly, is apparently...
You have a beautiful neck.
As you can see, there is a slight pattern emerging.
You have a beautiful neck. I love your hair. You have really beautiful legs. I love your tattoo.
More on this later. But the mechanic seems to be her favourite. So one day she gets contact lenses to centre her lazy eye, and she sews herself a new shirt, in order to be as alluring as What? The dude falls asleep, his hand aloft, and May takes the opportunity to go and introduce herself. Eventually they have a pleasant chat and swap names. She even admits to Adam that she loves his hands.
I love your hands.
Hey, pretty sweet knuckles, bro. May herself is sweetly naive and very awkward, and easily swayed by peer pressure. Smoking is bad. Adam seems sweet. Polly seems sweet. Everybody's lovely. Everything's peachy. Oh, except for the fact that the doll is still hanging around being creepy and possibly acting as a conduit for May's emotions. Or maybe it has a mind of its own. I think that one might be open to interpretation. Let's not focus on her for a while, though, as I'm kind of afraid to blink in her presence. Well, these two are definitely made for each other, but moving in together might mean putting somebody's collection up in the attic. Can't have both, you know, could take up a lot of space. And then there's Polly, who you can tell is a lesbian because she's petting a cat. Yes, cat is the word that I'm going to stick with.
You like pussy? What? Cat.
Oh, okay, I guess Polly went there for me. This woman is so forward, it's hilarious. After engaging in awkward hanky-panky with both of them, May finds herself, once again, all alone. This is a recurring theme of the movie. She just can't connect with anyone. Mind you, May can only charitably be described as weird. In fact, some of the things she does could be construed as full-on psychotic behaviour.
Whoa, Jesus Christ!
I think it's a credit to the actress to be able to play someone who is both so likeable and so disturbed all at the same time. There's another subplot about May volunteering at a school for differently abled kids. May thinks she's made friends with a girl named Petey, but once again the doll starts calling the shots, and as the blind children reach out to touch her, this unfortunate thing happens. Seems to me that May might be able to hang on to somebody if she just got rid of that doll. But she can't, because that doll is irrevocably linked to the film's central concept and May's own personal philosophy. If you can't find a friend, make one.
So many pretty parts, no pretty holes.
This guy with the most punk hairstyle in the US of A is called Blank, and he's also blessed with a touch of weirdness.
Do you have any ice cubes I can rub on my nipples?
No. Blank finds a dead cat in the freezer, leading May to murder him.
I need more parts.
Cue the montage. So since it's been winding up to Halloween this whole time, May goes ahead and dresses up like her beloved doll. And this is how she appears on the DVD, this Angelina Jolie supernatural demon-looking thing. Because that's what women do when they get empowered in movies. They go and find the skimpiest outfit they own, pull it on, and then learn how to strut. Actually, this isn't something I've noticed in many horror movies, except for maybe Ginger Snaps. But that was making a point about becoming a woman/werewolf. But yeah, most horror movie heroines end the film with messed up hair and a horrified expression on their faces. Then again, it's debatable whether or not May is a heroine at all, so let's move along. Halloween! The only time of year you can walk around covered in blood with a suitcase full of body parts and nobody bats an eyelid. Yes, as implied earlier, she visits all her friends and former lovers and scraps them for parts. You want to see the finished doll? Here it is. But unfortunately, the newly sewn Amy isn't alive and kicking just yet. What does she need? Electricity, perhaps? Pokemon tears? Nope, what this new doll needs is an eye so that she can see May. Remember that first scene? Yeah, I'd look away now if you're squeamish. Well, I'll say this, May is one committed lady. And her friend comes to life. The end. Well, that was interesting. So if you haven't seen this film, and you probably haven't, then I would tentatively recommend it. Something about the way it's shot and pieced together makes it feel like a nice little independently made romantic comedy drama. And then all of a sudden, scary dolls and eye injuries and a patchwork corpse. But it's still enjoyable, and slightly different from the other slasher movies that I've covered so far. In fact, it doesn't even show up in my book of slasher movies, but trust me, it's something else. For those reasons, I give this film 6.5 jam sandwiches out of 10. I'd like to have awarded more than that, but there's not really much to this film. Not enough for me to give it a full analysis, which is why this review ended up more joke-heavy. They do touch upon the Frankenstein idea with this one guy's tattoo, but it's never fully explored. And that's a shame because, well, you know how much I love a good reference. Oh well, next time I'm doing another request, so that should be lots of fun. Who likes John Carpenter? Oh, you guys. Well, as always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Cheerio.